Shaft. The shaft requires 1 inch outside diameter steel tube, carriage bolt, 6 inch in length, 4 lock washers, 3 regular nuts for the carriage bolt, a coupling nut for the carriage bolt with the same wrench size as the nuts, and as well as length of at least 1 3/4 inch, and a large washer. This washer is going to hold the weight of the weights against the head of the carriage bolt, and so this lock washer needs to be at least an 1/8 inch thick steel. I should say heavy duty. So first things first is we're going to put the washer over the carriage bolt. The carriage bolt has a square neck, and this is a 1/2 inch carriage bolt. So this hole here is a 5/8 inch hole, and this fits over that square neck, and keeps it pretty aligned. And then throw on one of the bolts or the nuts all the way to the bottom. Now this is going to create the first part of the tension that's going to hold the pipe in, to hold the pipe on. So 2 lock washers go on top. Now here's a little thing to know though. When you're putting this stuff together, after compressing the lock washers, they're going to expand, because they're lock washers. They're also going to expand in diameter, as well as actually thin up, because they're spring locks. And because they expand, it's going to create an area of tension for a pipe. Now this pipe here is a little less than 1/16 inch thick walls, and so because of that, there is some issue about trying to tighten these around these, but I did have pipes that I had ordered online that did tighten okay, and just had to hammer the pipe down over the lock washers. And although there is tension here on the bottom one, we still have to make tension on top, and so here's where the top one occurs. I'm going to put these 2 on top. I use 2 to create more tension, and although sometimes it is hard to hammer this over them, sometimes you can hammer the lock washers back and forth, with the punch until this one does want to get around them. If the lock washers aren't enough tension to hold these, I mean, you'll tell when you're trying to hammer these over, or if they don't fit. Your issue is either the lock washer is too big, again, or not big enough because it's slipping over. Well, then what you need to do is expand the lock washers, and the lock washers can be expanded by screwdrivering, but without getting hurt. There's a few tricks that I like to do to expand them, and we can talk about those later. And then when this thing gets hammered over, you can see it's already tightening up, won't even fall. But as you really tighten these, the washers expand, and you'll have to actually physically hammer these down. This pipe down is perfect, because you're creating a tight shaft, a solid piece of shaft, which won't move anywhere, because this ain't holding anything. This pipe, all it's doing is giving you a space to hold the bells or the plates centered. But what's doing all the work really is this coupling nut and this carriage bolt, and then this carriage bolt and coupling nut are connected with this. So this is the key of what is holding the whole bell together. It's really this coupling nut and this nut and your carriage bolt. That's it.